Hey guys, it is absolutely freezing today and I'm really cold in this room. But anyway, today we're going to be gender bending Asch and 𝐏𝐫𝐸 from the new 𝐏𝐫𝐸's new My Inner Demon season, which I adore. I've been keeping up to date with it and actually have seen all the episodes. So yay, congratulations me for actually keeping up with something in my life. But anyway, I want to let you guys know that up on my Amino, we're still doing the whole spooky contest. The first spooky contest for weekly is going to be ending soon. I think today at like 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then we'll have another weekly, and then we also have the monthly, and we also have Pinktober, which means you draw something every day for prizes, and it doesn't matter when you start. So if you want to start now, the link is in the description and in the comments. So like I said, I am gender bending 𝐏𝐫𝐸 and Asch, and I know a few of you are wondering, why are you doing this? Well, the first thing is I get tons and tons of requests related to 𝐼𝐼 things. I'm not complaining. I love doing 𝐼𝐼 related videos. I love 𝐼𝐼. I love all of her content. So I was super excited when I saw this request, and I actually saw it quite a few times. I recently did a drawing where I turned Deku from My Hero Academia into a female, and I was like, well, since all the comments were talking about doing it for My Inner Demons or doing it for My Street or doing it for different things, I was like, My Inner Demons, that sounds perfect. I haven't done that yet, and it's like new and fun, and I'm like, okay, I'm so doing that. So I thought I will start with 2 characters, and if you guys like this, I could continue on and do more, and that would be totally cool, because I put this into a setting where like they're sitting at a table, which kind of just makes it look like an awkward date. I'm not sure why that is. That wasn't intended, but then after I started drawing it, I really looked like a really awkward, not going so great date at maybe like a bar. I'm not sure why that is. You have to let me know what you think. I normally don't do backgrounds, but I thought, why not? To do something a little spunky for once. Spunky is not the right word, but I'm so cold right now. I'm just trying to come up with anything. Anyway, for Asch, this, as you see, I'm coloring right now. I did not change that awful much from male to female. The only thing I did change the hair a little bit. I made that longer piece of hair on the right side, which you see on the pixels over there. It looks a little longer on the right and like not as long on the left. So I kind of took that to an extreme and have it like pretty long on the right there for her. I don't know. I thought that was like an interesting change, but maybe I'm crazy. It kind of just looks like she's like a Padawan. Padawan braids. I don't know if anyone even talks about that anymore. But that used to be like all the hubbub. Everyone had a Padawan braid, but I don't think that's really a thing anymore. I think I'm behind on the times. But then with 𝐏𝐫𝐸, gender bending her and trying to turn her into a dude, I was like, how do I do that? That's a little more difficult, because like Asch is like a demon or a Deimos or whatever you want to call them. So I feel like it's easier to do fantasy and make everything all fantasy and different and fun. But I didn't really change it much, even though I say that. I'm like, it's fantasy, but it's just him. It's really just a lot of the same things. It's just his normal outfit. I did change his like cloak a little and tried to make it look more stylized. But other than that, it just pretty much looks like him. I don't think I changed that much. And with 𝐏𝐫𝐸, obviously I tried to change more, because I was like, I want this to look more like a gender bend and not just like, the last time I tried gender bending 𝐼𝐼, it came out looking like Aaron. So I was like, I'm not going to do that this time. I don't want it to look like Aaron. I don't want people to see this and be like, oh, it's Aaron. And that's not what I wanted. So I decided I was going to change the haircut entirely. Now that I'm looking at it, it just kind of looks like Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. It wasn't meant to, but I'm sure she's not complaining. I'm pretty sure everyone fangirls over Levi anyway, so if 𝐼𝐼 saw this, she'd be like, I'm not complaining. But anyway, I wasn't sure. I like this haircut, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with that. I think it looks cool. But then I also wanted her to look annoyed. I think that's the reason it started to look like Levi, because he's always annoyed. And I wanted her to look like she was like annoyed or like in an awkward situation, because I wanted to give a little more personality to the picture, I suppose, and make it look like, oh, they're actually having a moment here, and it's not just me drawing these character designs in like the same pose, same faces as always. So I wanted to do something different. I always draw things in similar poses, and like I'm drawing an OC where they're just like a generic pose with a generic face, and there's not much like story behind it. So I wanted to try and add a little bit more emotion, not too much, just a little emotion, because I rarely do that, and it sounds like a lot of fun. So I did do that. But then for her outfit, I was like, I don't want to go over the top. Normally when I'm doing redesigns or things like that, I always go way over the top and make it like super obvious, all these things I'm adding. But with her, I was like, I'm just gonna give her a normal like long sleeve shirt. I don't know if you call those like a sweater shirt or a long sleeve t-shirt. I'm not sure exactly what those are called. I have no idea. But I wanted to give her that and then like make it like a purple pinkish, I suppose, like her normal shirts usually are. Though with Ava, normal her shirts are more of a pink than a purple from what I have noticed. Though I may be entirely wrong, but from like the average of what she's wearing, I don't know. I've actually just recently finished up and caught up and watched I think the 15th episode. I think that's the most recent at the moment. If they release one right when I'm saying this, that's not. But I'm loving the series. It's honestly really good. I was not expecting it. It's like, normally I was not expecting it to be like a comedy. It's like, reminds me, like I said, of Ouran High School. I said last time I did this. Ouran High School Host Club, where it's all like, they don't take themselves seriously. It's all fun. It's funny and interesting. I mean, there's some actually adult humor in there, and it's really fun to watch. I really thoroughly enjoyed and always get excited for new episodes. And so that's exciting for me. And that means I always like doing these things. So you guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, you do this a lot. But I honestly get a ton of requests of this because honestly, you guys have been liking these types of videos, like AFMAO related, which is great for me because I obviously like AFMAO. So it's great that you guys like them because normally when I do things I like, they don't normally get as many views. So when it's something I like and it does get pretty good views, I'm like, oh great, I can do more things that I like, you know? Because I'm like, I actually enjoy doing this. So it's exciting for me. I know I probably sound like I'm crazy, but I am crazy. So just go with that. But as you could tell, Ava's getting there. I was going to call her AFMAO. I mean, Ava and AFMAO have very similar designs besides like the pink eyes and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they're obviously inspired, just different name. So I did not do a lot with their outfit or anything. It's just normal t-shirt. One of them look human compared to the fantasiness of Asch over there. That she just looks very fantasy. She looks kind of like grumpy, like she wants to be here, but she's like too scared to say she likes him. And then Ava is like confused as to what's going on because that kind of like feels like what's been going on with the episodes where they're like trying to figure out how to say things. And then Asch keeps saying things that are really nice on accident, and then he's like trying to look cool. So I was thinking like that's the gist I was going for anyway. I don't know if it looks like that or if it just looks like they're both really upset with each other and grumpy. I mean, kind of looks like both. But I was trying to add like a table in the front and try and add like a little bit of a background and blur it out because I love blurring things. It's a weakness. It's been a pretty recent weakness. I normally didn't blur anything in pictures, and recently I was like, yo, I want to blur things like crazy to the point it doesn't look natural, but I like doing it, so I'm just gonna go with it. And the reason I was doing that was like, if I ever end up gender bending the other characters and doing things like that, I wanted to have a background. Maybe I could like continue on the picture, like to the right or to the left, and add a similar background with like similar things and like try and merge it together, and at the end I'll have a full picture if that makes sense. I don't know if that would even work or if it would look awkward or just the colors won't match up right, but I don't know, it sounded fun, so that's what I was going for, but it may not actually turn out that way. I don't know, it depends on I guess what mood I am when I'm drawing other characters if that does happen. Normally I don't do backgrounds, so I don't know. It's fun though. It is fun. Though I did blur the heck out of it, so you guys are going to see soon how blurred it was. I don't know if it doesn't look natural at all. It looks like you're taking a photo with like some quality camera that only focuses on the foreground. It doesn't focus on the background. Yeah, see there, it doesn't look natural, but I love doing blurs. I love that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please do let me know, and let me know who your favorite character is from My Inner Demons in the comments, and let me know what you would like to see next on this channel. I was having so much fun with this, and don't forget to join the Amino. I'll put a link down in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching.